So we're here with BAREM.
Yes.
And he's playing a show tonight at Globu called miniNOVA. And this is the first time that you're playing in this part of Switzerland.
Yes.
La Crière.
But, well, I've been here before, but this is the first time that I'm actually playing.
So how does that make you feel?
Pretty excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I don't know, I like Switzerland all over. And I like just going to new places within Switzerland that I never played before and see the different crowds. Because it's really different. It's a small country, but it has like a lot of different cultures and languages and everything. So every part of it, like you go, like you do 100 kilometers and it's completely different.
So every time it's a new experience?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And also in Switzerland we have a cheese by the same name, Gruyère. Do you like that?
We just had it.
Just had it.
Is it? Is it the same? Yeah.
Yeah, it's moitié-moitié.
It's incredible. I was thinking the whole week that I took the first flight here to be here like for lunch because I was dying to have it again.
To enjoy the cheese.
Yeah, it was like, I think 3 years ago that I was in Gruyère again, last time. And yeah, I was really looking forward to it.
So it's become a bit of a tradition. Every time you're here, you have
second
the good cheese.
time is not tradition, but we could
make it a tradition.
We could make it a tradition. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm up for that.
You just came back from your North American tour, and your last gigs were in Miami in WMC. Tell us more about this tour.
Well, it was a long tour. It actually started in South America. I had 2 big segments, so this was part of the second one, and I did Peru and Mexico, and then I went to Canada and US.
So lots of different cultures.
Yeah,
each time.
But it's like I'm familiar with all because I go there a lot. And so the North American part was 13 shows, and
it's quite a big tour.
The last 4 were in WMC.
Okay.
But I went around the whole. I did Montreal, Toronto, many cities in the States, and I ended up in Miami for the end.
So was it a good final show?
Yeah, it was, at the end it was like a little bit too much. I got sick the last week because it was such a long tour that at the end it became a little bit too much. But it was really good.
Good reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, and every city was pretty interesting to be at, and I met new people as always. You know, it's always fun.
Networking, connections.
But it became a little bit too much. Maybe next time I'm gonna try to just focus and do maybe 1 month in North America and then just go back to Europe, or you know, as I was doing it before. Maybe this time I pushed it a bit too much.
It's good to push it.
Yeah. But you know, I got sick. So
yeah.
In the end, it was like.
And then you can't do any more tours, so.
Well, no, I recovered pretty quickly, and I finished. I played the last gig, and then I came back. So,
cool. So how did you meet Richie Horton?
We met in Buenos Aires like 9 years ago, maybe. He was playing at a festival, and then he was already playing my music, so that's how we met. I gave him a demo, and then he emailed me back. And then we started this slow process of working together. But yeah, we met. I was still living in Buenos Aires, and this is before I moved to Europe. And he actually convinced me to move to Europe.
And it was a good decision?
That was a good decision.
And you've known him a while now? Or?
Oh yeah, since then.
Yeah.
We've been working together since that time. And all the other people in the label, which also became really good friends of mine.
So it's a bit of a family vibe now?
It is really like it was. Well, now it's opened up a little bit. Some people left, some new people coming in, but it was really tight for a while, like a close group. So it really was like a big family. Now you know, like every family now has new members.
Your family in Switzerland, family everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
People who take care of you.
Yeah, always.
People
I take care of.
Your phone went off.
Yeah, I know. Keeps doing it.
Maybe silent. So Minus is one of the most famous techno labels in the world. How do you feel to be part of it?
Well, at the beginning when I joined, there were not there were many labels, but there were some, main columns of the scene. And Minus was one of them. So it was really important for me. It helped me develop and for people to get to know me was kind of easy because they were always paying attention to what Minus was doing. So, but now it opened up. There's so many new labels and new people, and the scene just fluctuated a lot within the years. So it became, at the beginning it was more proud of being part of that structure and all it meant, and now I'm proud of being in that family, and having known the people I met there and having those people in my life as friends and having learned from them and shared so many experiences, so many trips, so many everything, it's been adventures, tons of them. It's many years of just traveling together and going from here to there and meeting, playing by myself sometimes, playing with them sometimes, playing all together sometimes, so it's a lot of memories.
It's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, really.
It's well known.
Yeah, but for me it's more emotional now than meaningful as a belonging to something important. It's more important to me as a human group.
Are you working on any new tracks?
Well, I'm studying on Monday. I haven't been working because I was on tour for so long that it was tough. I'm terrible at writing stuff on the road, so I always wait for me to go back home and then relax, and then I started. So I took some time almost off from Monday on to just finish some stuff I left in the middle, and maybe trash it and start. I haven't listened to any of it for a long time, which is good. It's really good to just stay away from the tracks, and then because I don't even remember them.
Yeah.
So then maybe I go back and I listen to them and I think they're not good and I trash them. Maybe I modify them. I'm definitely gonna write new stuff, and then I see what I have at the end of it, and then maybe I have 1 record, 2, 3. We'll see.
Is it quite hard to write new tracks while you're so busy focusing on a tour?
Yeah, it's not compatible, at least, and some people can do it. I'm not like that. I like to separate both moments because when I'm on tour I'm thinking more of listening to music and downloading music and just preparing the sets more than my own tracks. And when I'm not playing, it's more about creating my own. But it is tough. So sometimes, after a long tour like this, I'd rather just be home and do nothing for a while.
Yeah.
But I don't have any other time to
But you never have time.
No, yeah. So
which is good.
In the end, you have to push yourself and force yourself to sit down and do it. At your own pace. It doesn't have to be I need 7 tracks by the end of the week.
Because you can do it in your own rhythm, really.
Well, if you just rush it too much, in the end, the result is just you can have 7 tracks, but they're not very good, probably.
Yeah. Never know.
Yeah.
So what kind of music do you listen to most of the time? Do you have any special artists that you particularly like, or?
No, it changes a lot. At home, I don't really listen to a lot of electronic music. I try to stay away from it, because otherwise it's too much. It's the weekends.
Keep a clear mind.
Yeah. But I like to listen to electronic music when I'm on the road. Then I listen to other people play and then get inspired by other people. But when I get home, a lot of the time I don't really listen to any music. just silence for a while.
Just focus.
Rest in my ears.
That makes sense.
And, but yeah, no, it changes a lot. I like lots of different kinds of music. I have lots of friends who do research all the time and who are finding all these great records all the time, any genre, man. It doesn't have to be electronic. So I'm always absorbing stuff from them, and yeah, also listening on the road, because when I'm traveling I also usually not listen to electronic music when I'm going from A to B.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do something else. You know?
You might listen to that before a show to get motivated, but when
No,
you're in your
not,
downtime?
Not really, but it's more the actual traveling time. Like in a taxi, in a car, in a plane.
Yeah. Is there any like particular artists that you appreciate or you'd collaborate with, or?
I'm not good at collaborating with people. I was always more of an individualist. So, yeah, no, I'm talking. I'm in talks with some people to collaborate, but I don't want to say anything because
You can't tell us.
no, because then it probably. Every time I talk with people about doing that, it usually doesn't happen. So I don't want to just say something that it's not going to happen. So maybe if I don't say it, it will happen. Yeah.
Oh, we'll look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Sure.
So tonight you're playing for the first time at Globule, which is a really cool club in Switzerland, so you must be really excited for miniNOVA,
Yep.
soirée. So I hope you have a really good time.
I'm pretty sure I will.
Break a leg. Good luck.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a really good night.
Thank you.